Hi, everybody. It's Maxine, Kaye, and yoga from the Greater Philadelphia Center for Spiritual Living in Paoli, Pennsylvania. We love being with you. Oh, my goodness. I think she just wants to be the star here for a minute. Hi, everybody. So, every day we read something and hear something else that might be a little confusing and might also continue our growing sense of uncertainty. I have to really congratulate all of us. For the last 4 months, we have lived with so much uncertainty that I think it's really quite remarkable that we stay sane. We do our best to remain centered, not knowing from day to day, moment to moment, what the next bit of information is going to be. Now they're talking about the schools. We open them, we don't open them. We open them partially, we don't open them partially. We have the kids go to school 3 days a week. We have them go to school every day. We don't have them go to school at all. So much uncertainty. And these are really challenging times in so many ways. I love what my beloved friend, Dr. Jane Claypool, would say. Morning wins. Morning always wins. In other words, no matter how scary or dark the night may have been, morning will be there. So as we're looking at all of these things about which we are uncertain, and we have plenty of them, don't we? Let's start looking at the things that we are absolutely certain about. One of the things that we can be certain about is that you and I are still responsible for our lives, and that you and I can use our conscious thinking and behaving to keep ourselves centered in truth and to make a difference in our own lives and in the lives of others. For instance, we can continue taking very good care of ourselves. We can eat nicely, simply, nutritionally. We can exercise to whatever degree is appropriate for each of us and in the way that we love to do. Let's do the things that we do that we are certain we can do, not only with intention, but with joy. My workout routine is a joyful experience for me every day. What I love to prepare and share with Reverend Mike for our meals makes me happy. I do what I'm responsible to do, that I am certain I can do, with peace and with joy. Even more so, I am absolutely certain that underlying all of the circumstances of our current lives is a divine presence of harmony and love and wisdom. I am so certain about the divine presence that I just can't get my knickers too much in a knot about any of these strange happenings going on. In addition to the strange happenings, those things that continue to bring us much uncertainty, there is this beautiful opportunity right now, right in this powerful moment, to make a difference in our lives, in the lives of humanity, and in the life of the planet itself. We're being called to higher ground. We're being called to go deeply within, to uncover any unconscious biases, any negative, limited ideas, thoughts, patterns, behaviors that are not only not serving us, but but not serving all of the beloveds in our lives and in the world. I can be certain, absolutely certain, that as I do my inner work to become more aware of what truly is mine to do, that I'm God-powered and that you're God-powered, and that we are lifted up above all the circumstances that may be confusing us. Because as we go deeply within and allow ourselves to be refreshed by the living waters of Spirit, we can rest in the calm assurance that not only morning winds, but that this divine presence, which constantly embraces and motivates and guides us and nurtures us and fills us with creative, intelligent ideas, is forever available to us wherever we are and whatever the circumstances may be. This is good news. Let's focus more about the good news. We can't know what decisions are going to be made out there day by day. We can make a very clear intention to remember that which never changes, the divine presence of love and wisdom, and the beautiful law of mind, of cause and effect, of sowing and reaping, upon which we can absolutely depend. And so we follow Ernest Holmes' suggestion to court the presence and direct the law. We can be very certain of this loving presence, wise, wonderful, illuminating, and we can be very certain of the dependable, reliable law that responds not to just our words, but to our deep revelations of truth. So I would like to complete this time with you today with a spiritual mind treatment or affirmative prayer to help us remember that which is eternal and that which is only here for a day or less. So come with me now into the center of our hearts and simply rest in the clear, wonderful awareness that there is God and nothing else. That this one life, which is the life of God, whole, complete, and perfect, everywhere present, is love and wisdom, creative, intelligent activity. And that life is my life. And that life is the life of each and every sentient being. And so as individualized manifestations of the life of love, the life of wisdom, the life of divine creative intelligence, I speak this word for clarity, for certainty, for the illuminating presence of the light of the Christ within to fill every corner of our consciousness, to flow effortlessly and lovingly through our physical bodies, through our emotions, through our thoughts, and bring us deeply into that center of all good and clarity, where we know, and we know that we know, that the divine presence of infinite love and precious wisdom is circulating in, through, and as us right now, guiding us to that which is ours to do, and guiding us to that divine center of peace, and power and possibility. This is the eternal truth of each of us and all of us. And so we give thanks that this is a pivotal moment in our lives and in the history of humankind. And as we step up to do what is ours to do, being guided and nurtured and embraced and motivated by this permanent power of peace and possibility, we rejoice, we give thanks, for this is the moment we have been called to, and we are the ones who are here to step up and do everything that we are guided to do, bringing hands and hearts and minds together, relying completely upon that which is true and beautiful and eternal. For God's life, our life, is doing important, meaningful, beautiful work on our behalf and on behalf of all humankind. How grateful we are. We are assured, and we rest in this surety now, thankfully and confidently releasing our word of truth to the perfect law of mind. It is complete, and we say together, and so it is. And so, my beloveds, tomorrow you'll have the joyous opportunity of hearing Reverend Mike share with you his love note. And Sunday morning, we will have the joyous opportunity of live streaming our celebration of life and love and joy from 16 Industrial Boulevard, where only Reverend Mike and the production crew and I will be sharing with you a new idea. Join us at 10:30 that morning if you can. If you're not available then because it's just too early on a Sunday, then tune in later on, because all of our past live streamings from Sundays, as well as all of our love notes, are to be found on our website, which is cslphilly.org. You can go there at any time. You can find a way to connect to our Sunday morning celebrations, or you can simply scoot around that website and see what else we're doing. And you can give a contribution, which we're so grateful for. You've been very generous. Thank you for continuing to support what is supporting all of us. We love our beloved center. We love you, and we give thanks for you. We'll see you very soon.